everyone, it's Tapiwa here. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a month since I did my promo video, and from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who has liked, who has subscribed, who has encouraged, who has given me feedback. It takes so much to step out and do the things that are on your heart to do, and so I appreciate you all, and I just want to say thank you. I just thought before I do any other videos, it would be good to share my heart as far as Precious Moments is concerned. Why am I doing this? Is it because I've got so much time on my hands and I thought, hey, let me become a vlogger? No. It's because I believe that we as a team at Precious Moments, we have a message for our generation. And so our mission is to help our generation connect with God, connect with others, and connect with ourselves. Why is this important? We feel that these things have been taught in isolation. We have heard messages, teachings on our connection with God. We have read books. We have gone to seminars concerning our connection with others. And, we have dabbled in things that teach us on how to connect with ourselves. But these things have often been taught in isolation. But we believe that they are interlinked. We believe that learning how to connect with ourselves, being self-aware, helps us connect with other people. It helps us connect with God. We believe that our connection with God helps us connect with other people, helps us connect with ourselves. It's all interlinked, and we cannot teach it in isolation. So how are we going to do this? We will have a series of discussions, of chats. Sometimes it will just be myself. Sometimes I will have friends to discuss various things. We are going to be founded, or we are founded actually, on 4 values. What are these 4 values? Number 1, authenticity. What does authenticity mean? It means authentically being who God created us to be. When God created us, He had a plan, He had a purpose. It was not happenstance, it was not random, it was not just random particles coming together and boom, you came onto this earth. There was always a plan, there was always an idea. But what has happened is that throughout lives, we have taken on things that have weighed us down, that have taken away from the authenticity of living out the plan and purpose of God for our lives. Whether that's fear, whether that's shame, whether that's childhood traumas. And so with Precious Moments, we aim to debunk these things. We aim to talk about these things. We aim to go there and talk about it and bring it to the light. The things that weigh us down, the things that hinder us are not the things that are in the light. It's the things that are in the dark that are pulling strings on our lives, and we continue to have a vicious cycle of events and not be aware of why we're not receiving the breakthrough that our heart cries out for. So we want to go there. That is why authenticity is our number 1 value. Number 2, connection. Connection with God. We want to know how to communicate with God. God is not over there and our life is somewhere else. God very much wants to be a central part of our life, a central part of our decision making, a central part of every single thing that we do. So we want to help our generation truly connect with God, not in a man-made, manufactured way, but in an authentic way. We want to teach our generation to connect with others, because friendships are the platform, they are the vehicle that God uses to birth His plans and His purposes in our lives. So we want to know how to do friendships right in a generation where we think seeing someone's Facebook feed tells us how they are. We want to teach pursuit in friendship. We want to teach intentionality. We want to teach having those hard conversations so that we are connecting with the people in our lives on a much deeper level. So where there needs to be healing, healing takes place in a place of safety, in a place of friendship. We want to know how to connect with ourselves, how we function, how we come across. Because if we have serious character flaws that are hindering people from connecting with us, we want to address that so that we are forming true connection. So connection is value number 2. Value number 3 is laughter. I think because I have such an intense personality, God has made me in such a way that I can have very deep conversation in 1 second and flip it in the next second and I'm laughing at something very silly. And so laughter is such a key, but not in a floaty, heady way. We believe joy is a force. It's not just a good thing to carry. It is a force. It is an atmosphere changer that when joy comes, joy literally shifts the atmosphere. And so number 3 value is laughter. And number 4 is community. We need each other. We cannot do this on our own. We need people we are cheering on, and we need those who are cheering us on this journey. And so those are our 4 values: authenticity, connection, laughter, and community. So we invite you, if this resonates with you, if you are ready to go on a heart journey, because the word says our heart is where everything starts. You know, that if our heart is not right, it affects the issues in our life. Everything flows from the heart. Everything. Above all else, the word says, it tells us to guard our hearts. And so we want to address the things that we have let enter our hearts and are stopping us from being all that God has created us to be. And so if you want to come along, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the description box. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. I'm everywhere. You can find and you can follow me. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I'm so grateful. And I hope that you will come alongside this journey with us. Thank you and goodbye.